deeper level of understanding because I know whenever I get my opportunity, I gotta maximize it. So that's something you have to change in the mentality standpoint, and the mental standpoint is, okay, I just gotta think about what I could do to get better, even if I'm not getting reps in.
Oh, the receipts. Oh, the beautiful receipts. We are ready to go.
And Shedeur actually had a really nice play on that one, maybe the play of the day, arguably the play of the day, where he found Luke Floriea on sort of this crossing route across the field for 6, caught it, took it upfield for a touchdown as he beat the defender.
Shedeur Sanders returns on the 4th day of training camp, and he does so with a bang. The young quarterback quickly demonstrated to everyone why he is a formidable opponent. Shedeur delivered on his pledge to give it his all on the field, tossing 3 spectacular touchdowns that left the audience giddy and the defenses reeling. However, it went beyond the figures. It was the unquestionable talent, the composure, and the accuracy on exhibit. Shedeur Sanders is the genuine deal, as seen by his toss to Luke Floriea. Let's examine how he attracted attention and demonstrated once more why he is among the game's top quarterbacks. On the 4th day of the training session, Shedeur Sanders delivered accurate throws to receivers. Now let's examine this toss. Under tremendous strain, his vision impaired, and defenders closing in, Shedeur Sanders had to make a decision. Its pocket was falling apart. He was under attack from the defenders, but he was unfazed by that at all. He glanced across the field and caught sight of Mike Floriea, who was cutting sharply to the left. Shedeur knew just when to squeeze the gun in a split second. He threw a superb toss without hesitation. He was heading there, not to Floriea's location. Floriea didn't lose a beat, grabbing the ball in stride as the much-anticipated toss landed precisely in the ideal place. Shedeur Sanders wasn't only displaying moments of genius. In the red zone exercises where every pass matters and the pressure is really intense, he was making a statement. He delivered and stood tall. Shedeur had the highest completion totals of any quarterback during the whole training session, connecting on 8 of his 11 repetitions, including 3 touchdowns. That level of effectiveness in such a crucial game area says a lot. The other quarterbacks on the team were unable to produce at that level. Shedeur is obviously developing quickly, and it won't be long until he gets those first-team reps if he keeps on this pace. Shedeur Sanders treated each rep as though it were his last, and it was evident. He accepted the increasing pressure rather than recoiling. Shedeur leaned back on one specific rep as defenders were coming in quickly, keeping his composure under intense pressure. He was well aware of what was going on, and he acted without hesitation when he noticed a little weakness in the defense. He threaded the needle flawlessly and delivered the ball precisely into that pocket. It was a perfect illustration of what makes Shedeur unique: the capacity to read the game, remain composed under duress, and execute throws that are the stuff of most quarterbacks' dreams. When talking about Shedeur Sanders' performance, Garrett Bush couldn't contain his joy as he responded to the pyrotechnics that lighted up the 4th training camp day. Bush made a noteworthy observation. Dillon Gabriel was passed over for the reps that day in favor of Shedeur, and he made the most of it, boy. Bush claims that Shedeur's performance when it counted most demonstrated why he is trusted with the starting position. He came out. Shedeur Sanders took center stage, and that performance may be the game-changing moment in this quarterback competition, even if Dillon Gabriel was also mentioned. Shedeur Sanders excelled in more than just 11-on-11 drills. He demonstrated his adaptability in a variety of settings and was equally impressive in sevens. One throw in particular caught our attention. Shedeur showed remarkable calm under pressure rather than hurrying the throw like some quarterbacks might. He did not lose his cool after catching the ball. Rather, he turned quietly to his right and carefully scanned the area. He threw a wonderfully positioned pass to the wide-open side. where the receiver was running full stride as soon as he noticed the opportunity. The receiver sprinted off when the ball fell directly into his hands.
We see Shedeur Sanders in action, rolls out, you know what I'm saying? They try to say that Shedeur Sanders cannot move outside the pocket, and as you guys can see,
Shedeur Sanders did not just work out on his throws, but he ran with the ball as well for completion. Let's have a look at this throw. Shedeur Sanders isn't just a gunslinger. He's evolving into a complete playmaker. In another rep, he took the ball, calmly moved away from the pocket, and instead of forcing a throw, he saw an opening in the defense. Without hesitation, he tucked the ball and took off, weaving his way through defenders for a well-timed completion. This wasn't just a run. It was a calculated decision that showcased his growing versatility. While Shedeur is widely recognized for his arm and accuracy, this moment proved that he can do more than just throw. His ability to read the defense, move with purpose, and make plays with his legs is adding a new dimension to his game, and that's what makes him even more dangerous. In red zone practice, Shedeur Sanders wasn't just about hitting targets with precision. He was all about making lightning-fast decisions that led to touchdowns. In the blink of an eye, he read the defense, recognized mismatches, and executed with surgical precision. It wasn't just his arm doing the work. It was his football IQ, his ability to process everything around him in a fraction of a second. With defenders swarming, Shedeur didn't waste time. His reasoning was on point, and his decisions were flawless, leading to back-to-back touchdowns.
It's just not smart, and it's something that we've addressed with him. He understands the implications. He understands the consequences.
Dan Orlovsky also shared his thoughts on the quarterback battle between Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel, and his analysis added fuel to the growing hype around Shedeur. After watching the training sessions and considering their past performances, Orlovsky made it clear that he believes Shedeur is more suited for the NFL than Dillon Gabriel. He pointed out that Shedeur's physicality and overall build give him a significant edge, along with his ability to handle pressure and make swift decisions on the field. With his strong physique and poise, Orlovsky suggested that Shedeur would easily transition into the first team, continuing to show that he's ready to take on bigger challenges and step up when it matters most. Asterisk.
Absolutely. But I do think Shedeur's built for the NFL game a little bit. Specifically, I think the scheme fit and the way that the skill set marries in Cleveland does make a lot of sense.
Dillon Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders?
I would tell you physically, I would probably bank on Shedeur.
As the game comes to a close, it's evident that Shedeur Sanders is outperforming the opposition in a manner that few quarterbacks can match. Shedeur has been nothing short of amazing. From his accuracy in 11-on-11 exercises to his calmness in red zone scenarios, he stands out from the others due to his ability to act quickly under duress and his developing flexibility as a playmaker and passer. Numbers aren't everything. It concerns his ability to assess defenses, make quick adjustments, and perform when it counts most. What we've witnessed on the pitch is further supported by the commendation from commentators and former players like Dan Orlovsky. Shedeur is more than simply a bright youngster. He will be a star in the future. He is the complete package thanks to his physicality and football IQ, and it's obvious that he's prepared to advance. Shedeur keeps demonstrating that he is not only participating in the discourse, but also taking the lead as each day goes by. It's reasonable to conclude from Shedeur Sanders' current performance that he is not only winning the quarterback competition, but is also headed for much greater success.